Hey guys, today is gonna be a vlog! Yes, I know you guys are like, I know she said last week she was gonna start weekly vlogging, but is she really weekly vlogging? So this is gonna be a daily vlog or a day in a lifestyle vlog. Today is Saturday, March 5th. I'm gonna jump into the clip of where the day started in just a moment, but I kind of wanted to start it with me looking at least sideways, halfways, a little bit decent, because you're gonna see I got up at 10 a.m. and we're gonna go to a play place with the kids, but I kind of wanted to kind of show you or tell you what's entailed for the day. So this morning we got up and we went to Kid City. I took the kids there. I took them to grab some lunch, washed Diamond's hair. You see me do a lot of stuff around the house, but you also will see me do my makeup in this video later down. And after the makeup, you're gonna see this massive haul. Let me show you guys what you're about to see. So this here is True Life We Are Hoarders edition. So this is all of the stuff that I purchased and accumulated in 2022. I got this for Christmas, but I found these shoes in the men's section in a size 5 and a girl size. Isn't that fire? So you see me unbox those for the first time. We got that corned beef color Telfar going on. We got Jacquemus, we got some Dior shorts, some Balenciaga here, and we have like maybe 8 new fragrances. We've OD'd. Yeah, so we OD'd. So yeah, it's been a crazy 2 months. I'm gonna explain it all and show you and unbox everything that I purchased. I think this is my favorite purchase. I might wear these tonight. I love them because I've been searching for them and I wanted these in a women's size and I finally found them in a women's size. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do my hair in real time, in real life, and I'm gonna take you guys with me out to eat, which probably is gonna be the end of the video. But let's rewind it and jump right into the beginning of the video. If you haven't already subscribed, give us a thumbs up if you want us to continue with these fun videos. Got a fragrance call coming up, Benihana garlic butter coming up. Now let's jump right into the video.
I fell in love with Ashley. Down in Miami, we got nasty. I'm not ashamed, I'm not ashamed.
Pretend City. This is our, I think this is the second time, I think.
Yep, you have the art studio right there. You can do art. We came here before. Remember, this is the library. Remember, this is Trader Joe's. You have to stay together, okay? You got a basket? It's pretty crowded today. Yeah. Hi, welcome to my shop. Do you want to check out? Yeah. Okay, put your basket here. Chip, 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 chip. Gotta be $20. Thank you. Come again. It's so overwhelming because the last time we came it was not nearly this crowded, but luckily we could come during the week, so I'm gonna bring them on like Wednesday or something. Share, guys. Yeah, it's a madhouse. I'm coming this way like this. And this is the very moment that Diamond realizes he's not a baby anymore. Of course, he always wants to be included in everything, and I never, like, not include him. But he's very bored, Loki. Hi, Mommy. And she's attached to this car, so she's had the pony one, the unicorn one, but she's never had one like this. Whereas Dakota has, so I think I'm gonna have to get her one for Easter so she can experience it. Wanna get in the sandbox? Let's go play with Sissy. Wanna get out?
It's slippery.
It's slippery? You see the sandbox? Of course, they have the most stylish shoes in the room. It's not what you remember. That's because you were like 2 years younger when we came. Now you're a big boy.
I was 4 and I came here, right?
Yeah, now you're 6. Cody, be careful with that. Hey, celebrating Mardi Gras. Shake it, Mommy, shake it. Shake it, Mommy, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Oh, yeah. This way. Come on. Woo! It's Mardi Gras. We got New Orleans trees. Someone is upset. But the best part is we can come every day. So I got them a membership. Said we got a membership. So I got a membership. We gotta come every day, right? Say I'm coming later, okay? I'm gonna have some lunch and I'm gonna come later. Right? Okay.
No, we're coming every day.
Huh?
Every
Every day?
day.
2 orders or 3 orders?
3 orders.
So 3 orders of the chicken nuggets and 3 large fries.
Yes, please.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you. So it's gonna be $16.42.
Okay, back home to my happy place. Fun fact, I use my fireplace every single day. I just made me a nice coffee. This is espresso that I made on the stove. And I took the caramel, I think it's caramel macchiato, the 0 one from Starbucks that you get from Target, the creamer. And I whipped it up really good. It's nice and frothy. So it's going to settle in there and it's going to get lighter, but delicious. There's a Burger King right around the corner from Pretend City. So of course I went ahead and grabbed them some Burger King. My husband made me a slab of salmon from Costco last night. So I just ate the leftovers because hashtag low carb life. Go Dominic, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Yes, son. Go Dominic, go Dominic, go, go. I got her this little scooter for her birthday. And I wasn't sure if she would like it. I wasn't sure if I should get 2 because, you know, I have 2 other kids. I knew they were way too big for it because she's, you know, the perfect size for it. When I say at the end of the night that she has some Flintstone feet, she loves this thing. And she will go, wow, you see how her feet is literally the brakes? Diamond actually, I think he broke it. Or not broke it, but, you know, weight capacity. So one of the screws came out. Dad found the screw and put it back in. So she was out of commission for like a month. And I was like, maybe I should buy her another one. If we would not have been able to fix it, I promise you it would have been worth it to replace it and buy her a whole new one. I'll have it linked below. I got it from Amazon. But she literally, this is her favorite thing in the house. Like, she literally will ride around all day long. I'm going to get her a slide for the backyard because our community has a few parks. So sometimes I'll take them out there, but you know, like I'm very like introverted. So if there's people there, then I really don't want to go to the park. But she loves this bike and she loves slides. That's her favorite thing right now. Go Dom, go, 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 go Dominic, go. Break, stop. Those feet be dirty. It don't matter how clean the floors are. The way she breaks, her feet end up dirty. Say bye-bye.
Bye. I'm getting my hair washed.
Today's haircut day.
Today's haircut day, and I just put shampoo. And
This is the shampoo we use.
Yeah, this is shampoo.
And this is the conditioner we use. And then Mommy detangled it so we can get a haircut, right? You like getting your hair washed like this?
Yeah.
So this is your first time getting your hair washed like
This
this?
is my first time getting my hair washed like this.
Who usually gets their hair washed like this?
My sisters, Cut and Dom.
Do they cry?
Yeah. I'm not actually crying, because when I get my, I usually cry when I do this, but
You cry when we do it in the sink.
Yeah.
When
Not
we do it
today.
standing up.
Not today, yeah.
This made it easier. You got splash.
Yeah, I got splash because of you.
This made it easier, right?
Mommy.
Oh, I look so crazy.
Guess what?
We're about to get so fire.
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing what?
Already did it. Psych.
You pranked me?
Yeah, I pranked you.
Ah!
You got pranked. You got pranked.
So today is just going to be a day vlog, I guess. A Saturday with my family. We started off with Pretend City. Got the kids some Burger King, which is default because it was literally right there next to it. Mommy ate salmon. I should say, made me like a veggie to go with it. But it actually was pretty filling, just that piece of leftover salmon. I think I mentioned already that today is haircut day for the boys. So they're probably going to be leaving within the hour or so to go to my husband's barber's house. And in the meantime, I'm about to get cute. That wig was just hanging on by a thread. That's actually the wig I've been wearing. You know, you have your throw on. No matter how many wigs I have my throw on. And it's on its last leg because it's never been washed since I installed it. So long story long, I should have put on a hat when I went to Pretend City because I just was looking crazy. Sometimes I'm just amazed at myself at how much I can walk out of the house looking crazy. Okay, hubby and Diamond just left for for haircuts. So it's just girl time right now, but you guys already know mommy wants to get a little bit of work done. So I like to keep them as close as possible to me when I'm working, just because even though, like, you know, security system, they're locked in with me and all that, you know, kids are curious. So I just don't like to take my eyes off of them for too long, even though they're good kids.
What do you think she's making? Looks like a dress.
Girls are having some fun. Movie date in mom and dad's room. I'm about to go do some work. I usually work out of my master bathroom. So I kind of like to keep them close. The house is alarmed so they can't get out without me knowing. But you know, kids are curious. So I like to keep them close because, you know, they're my babies. Cody has her bow. You guys see she went from a bun to it falling out everywhere into a ponytail. Somehow her bow made it all the way down here and she refuses for me to fix it. So it's lit. Do you like your popcorn?
Yeah.
Can you show me what's inside your popcorn? What's in there?
M&M's and popcorn
And
food gummy and pretzels.
Good job. You think it's a good mix?
Yeah.
Okay. Dominic, you like your popcorn? It's like a little scavenger hunt to find little pieces of gummies and whatever else. All right, and Dominic is recovering from a black eye. She went into the door last week and it's taken over a week for it to heal. Her eye wasn't affected, it just was under her eye, so she's all right. She wasn't in pain. She cried at that instant impact, but she's been okay ever since. It's just, you know, my child has a black eye. So I got my makeup brushes out. They definitely need to be washed. So I'm going to probably try to leave them on the counter instead of putting them away. I like to put as much of my stuff away as I can because it can get crazy because, you know, this isn't an office space or a studio. This is still like my actual bathroom, but it is also where I work. So my beauty blender, this is the Real Technique ones. This is what I use. I think the last tutorial I did years ago in here, I used the same thing. I have like maybe 10 of these and I just kind of rotate them as they get a little old and start to like this one is time to go because it's starting to get a little crazy. But usually I'll use it and then I'll put it away. And when it's time to film, I like to wash it fresh. Or whenever I put my makeup on, I like to wash it fresh. This is what I use. This is the Dr. Bronner's soap. This is my favorite one. What is this one called? Hemp almond. Now it's clean, you know, it's stained because it's been used multiple times and so it's still damp, but it's not soaking wet. Also, I made some rice water. I made this like 2 weeks ago. Y'all, when I say I used it 2 times and like my hair has been itching like crazy. I don't know if it's a how do you say a placebo thing or if it's actually working, but the way my hair has been feeling, I hope that it's working because after I had COVID back in August, my hair just started like shedding and falling out. My hairline was like bald. I'm that mom that everything I hear, I go put my eyes on my kids. Like when I film, I was in my closet. I'm like, I'm hearing stuff. My closet, y'all, it's a mess in there. So maybe I'll take you guys in there this week. So I bought some stuff to organize it. I also organized my refrigerator really nicely. I'm going to organize the pantry and the laundry room. And then I'm going to do the kids' room last because last week I organized their rooms, their toys, and like all of their stuff. But I have to go into their drawers and get rid of everything that's too small and refold everything because of course when they go in there, they just push everything out the way. This is my favorite foundation of the year so far. This is the NARS and I am vlogging back from my actual vlog camera. I'll leave my vlog camera in the description box, but I've been vlogging before from my phone, so hopefully you guys see a better quality in this part. So this is March and as you guys can see, I'm trying to start something new with the vlogs coming back weekly. I think the vlogs just help me be a better version of myself. Me wanting to have great content kind of puts me in a position where it's like, okay, I was gonna clean out the pantry, but because I'm gonna do it on the vlog, maybe I should just go in and like make it Pinterest worthy. You know what I mean? It forces me to step my game up a little bit. And then even with the kids, like we're at the point where like Diamond School has finally sent the email saying that they've finally given us basically a date of when the kids will no longer be required to wear masks in school. And they're pretty much changing it to where instead of being mask mandatory, it'll be mask strongly recommended per law, not just the school. He had asked me, said, Mom, when am I gonna be able to not wear a mask? I'm so tired of wearing masks. I can't breathe in school. You know, I feel like we've had the coronavirus, and I feel like the way schools are, him being in school this entire semester and being fortunate that we didn't like contract it, I'm not gonna require, I'm gonna make it his choice if he wants to still wear it. I'm gonna still send him to school with masks, and you know, make sure he always understands the difference, even though he already does, of why it will be better for him to wear it. But I'm not gonna make him, just because, listen, so many people, I was wearing my mask faithfully and we got it from a family member. So you know what I mean? It's just like, at this point, the most strict people who have followed, you know, the mandates and all of that to the T have still gotten it. So if everybody in the school, majority of the kids in the school are not wearing it, I'm not gonna reprimand him if he doesn't, because at this point, you know, we've been doing this for over 2 years. I think the biggest thing that's happened while we've been away from vlogging is the coronavirus. That's been the biggest thing of all. Another thing that's happened is that my husband and I know a lot of people notice I call him my husband opposed to like bae or hubby, because he is my husband. We actually got married during the pandemic. It was a private ceremony. It was literally just the 5 of us. It was him, me, and our children. I think that it would have been so much better to have like an immediate 5 to 10 people with us. I would have loved to have my godmother and my dad there for it. But for me, I just felt like, even though we've been together almost 9 years, even though we have 3 children, not everyone 100% agreed with us getting married. And I just didn't want any bad vibes. I mean, there's really no way other to explain it. I feel like since we had Diamond, my dad has been like encouraging me, saying like, you guys should be married, you guys should get married. But I think that's not everybody's opinion or view. And even though we're grown, like we're 30, I think a lot of people's mindset, including ours, is that like relationships and marriages don't last. But I think that if we've lasted almost 9 years and have had 3 children together, we owe it to ourselves and to our family to, you know, be a complete family. And again, I don't personally believe that whether our marriage lasts or not, it's going to be because we got married or we didn't get married. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people think marriage is hard. And as hard as it is, I think the only thing that's harder than marriage is creating children, going through pregnancy, going through labor, differences in like opinions of like raising your children, co-parenting, because when you are raising children in a home together, it's not co-parenting like co-parenting would be if we lived in 2 separate homes and we weren't dating or we weren't married. But it's still co-parenting, because a lot of, even though we come from the same demographic of being African American, a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of ways that he wants to do things, even little things like, to me, bath time should be at nighttime. To him, bath time should be in the morning, so you're more fresh. While I agree with you're more fresh in the morning, I don't have as much energy in the morning to get up and, you know, put 3 kids in the bath, put myself in the bath. It's just so much more easy. There's so much order when we do it the way I prefer. And There's no way to make me see his side. There's no way to make him, you know, agree with me. But depending on who's giving them baths, 90%, 95, 99% of the time, I'm giving the bath. So 99% of the time, bath time routine is at night. You know what I mean? So, you know, what you'll find in marriage is that there's a lot of differences, but you'll also find that in parenting. So even if we hadn't gotten married, the fact that we laid down and intentionally created these three beautiful lives, we already go through that whole, like when people say like marriage is hard, marriage is hard. Nigga, it's been hard since we dropped our first child, since we conceived our first child. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, when I have this conversation with him, and I'll let him talk to you guys about it too. But I don't think that he sees, like people say, like, how do you guys feel being married? I think I mentioned this to him the other day, and we both don't feel like anything has changed because we've already been living together for 7 years, 8 years, 8 years at this point, 7 years at this point. So it's like nothing has changed. And I feel, again, like, you know, even like when we met, Diamond's first Halloween, we've always celebrated Halloween in my family. Like we used to have Halloween parties, and never did I experience like some satanic ritual or like some devil worshiping seance or anything crazy. Halloween in my childhood has always been about costumes, trick-or-treating, candy, fun holiday for children. So when we had our first child, it was like, well, I never had a costume before, and we didn't celebrate it. It's not that big deal. And him being the one who was like providing at that point, I was unemployed and I was trying it out with YouTube, trying to make an income. Like I needed like $20 to get my son a costume, and like he didn't agree with it. He didn't believe in it. So like that was like one of those things that was like traumatizing for me. So I just wanted to give him a little Mickey Mouse costume and just hold him in his stroller around the neighborhood and let him get 2 pieces of candy that I was going to throw away anyway. But it's because that was my experience. And so I think what marriage has done is it has resonated everything that my mom taught me as a child, which, you know, for me growing up, she always made me understand that, like, for example, my favorite color is pink. Her favorite color is purple. If I go around you and my favorite color is pink, I can't go to you and say, my favorite color is pink. Pink is the best color in the world. You're stupid if you don't like pink. No. Everyone is different. Everyone has a different mindset. Everyone has a different opinion. And everyone is entitled to be different. As much as you want to be accepted for your mindset, your opinions, if they don't hurt anyone, accept it. So I think that's been the biggest thing for me in marriage, and that is probably one of the biggest things that I can say about marriage is acceptance and understanding that, like, if I have an opinion about something, and I'm talking about the bad thing, like we don't go through problems, we don't have beef, we don't have drama, but when it comes to the things that I think a lot of people have reservations about marriage in, I don't bicker with my husband, I don't fight with my husband. I'm a Beyonce. Not like, I don't think I'm Beyonce by any means, but you remember that scene where they were in the elevator and I don't know, their claim it was allegedly the Becky with the good hair situation. Solange hopped off on Jay-Z's ass and Beyonce sat there like the queen that she is in complete silence. That is my approach to everything, and I think my husband sometimes will say like, you're heartless. You guys, Virgos are so heartless, and we're not heartless. She knew she wasn't leaving her husband. She knew she wasn't about to act out of character and act a fool. She knew that in good time, she was going to make a decision of what she was going to do. She let her opinion, her feelings be known in her music and whatever else she did behind closed doors. But she knew she was not about to act a fool in public for a man she wasn't leaving. And I think that, like, grace, I think that is one thing about me when it comes to marriage. I'm never going to, I never have, even in like our toughest times, the most terrible situations that we've been in, I've never just like lashed out at my husband before. no matter how angry I've been, because if I know that I love this man and I know I'm not leaving this man, just give me time to process and decide what I want to do, how I want to do, but nothing. And it's not just relationships as far as my husband goes, it's friendships, it's, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend, being in a store. I'm just not that person that wants to fight, especially like around like our children. So when we disagree, you go your way, I'll go my way. Let's calm down, collect your thoughts, and let's talk about it. And even through our talks and our conversations, they'll get heated. When I'm angry, I cry very, very easily, especially when I'm frustrated. But I'm not gonna cuss him out. I'm not gonna call him out of his name, because that is my husband. And I know I personally don't let shit go. So if he calls me out of my name, I'm never gonna let that shit go. So I'm not gonna call him out his name, because if I call him out his name, he's gonna call me out my name. And at that point, it's over, because I'm gonna let it go, because I ain't letting it go, you ain't letting it go. So I think that is the biggest thing for me as far as marriage goes. And I don't think it would be different. Like if I shared a space with my brother, if I shared a space with a cousin, a friend, I think the same things that I go through in marriage, we go through in marriage, you go through in any relationship. The difference is, what is the word? Conditional love versus unconditional love. If you live with your mom, it's very easy to fight, not physically, but to disagree, to argue, even your siblings. And this is a conversation I've had with my husband many a times, especially like in family feuds where I've been involved. I'll, you know, say like, you and your brother can fight like cats and dogs, and if somebody called you today and said your brother needs you, you're gonna be the first person there, because there's an unconditional love that you can call each other out your name, use a bitch and use it, you know what I mean? And y'all gonna always love each other. There's an unconditional love and a bond there that nobody can break. When you have a brother and y'all full-blooded and y'all come from the same mom and you're married and you've been raised together, you share a room, there's something about that bond that nobody can break. But when you meet someone and you fall in love and you get married, that bond, no matter how strong and how deep it is not guaranteed to be unconditional like it would be. You know what I mean? If your brother stabs you in the back, as hurt, as angry as you would be, that's still your brother. If your wife stabs you in the back, there are conditions, there are things, and knowing that and understanding that is understanding that you gotta just accept people and love people, and understand that like the fights I can have with my family are not the same fights I can have with my husband. I can go toe to toe with my brother, and trust me, we have. Sometimes I gotta love him from a distance, but that's my brother. My husband, if he does some things that my brother has done and some situations that my brother has put me in, I don't know. So I feel like I'm just rambling, and I really am not talking with intention. I'm just talking in circles kind of. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I would love to talk more about marriage. Face is done, and of course I am using the Urban Decay All-Nighter. The Morphe Continuous Mist is my jam, of course, but I have Sephora closer to me than I do Ulta. So I don't know, I need to do a pickup order from Ulta. I've been saying I wanted to go there in person and take Cody. I like doing girly stuff with her, like pedicures, when I'm doing makeup shopping, taking her with me. It be just so much. I don't know, it just be like, let me just do a pickup order. Okay guys, fast forward. I'm officially done with my makeup. I still have my turban on, but I have like a massive haul. I've literally been hoarding a whole stash of stuff here that I've been wanting to do like a dedicated haul on. basically this is everything I have accumulated since 2022, since January. So it's kind of excessive. I am going on a saving spree. I think that between now and my birthday I can save $100,000 by myself. Hey girls, mommy's gonna film, okay? So the goal is to save 6 figures by the time my birthday comes around in September. I want to take that money and put it down on a investment property. I can put it as a down payment on, basically I want to generate wealth for my kids. So, and this is kind of a cheat, but I'm gonna share it with you guys anyways. These 2 packages here, there were 3, but I've been using the other. This was part of my gift from my husband. He actually bought me a bracelet. It is the LV bracelet that's gold. It kind of is similar to the Cartier bracelet, but when he purchased it, he was like, I know you're probably not gonna want this or like this, but I got it for you and it's okay if you exchange it. He did give me other things, including a purse and stuff from Louis Vuitton for Christmas, but it was very similar to my Cartier bracelet, which he purchased me a few years back. This is actually an authentic Cartier bracelet, and I felt like having it and seeing it next to my real authentic Cartier, it just didn't compare. So for that reason, I did take the money or the credit from that, and I got one of these. I already have a Louis Vuitton bracelet similar, but I like to do fun little stacks. So I thought that this one was cute. I forgot what this is called, but it has this little piece here, and that came in this box here, so I can finally get rid of the box. And this was the dust bag. And then what else I got with that money, I think I did have to add in some money as well to cover the difference. But this boots, I love her. I'm actually probably gonna wear these tonight. I love these boots. These boots I've seen every year at the Topanga Mall in the winter time. I think they keep them there throughout the year, but I've always eyed these boots. I want to say when I first discovered these boots years ago, they were like in the 300s or the 400s. I think these were like 500, which is crazy how inflation works. I do want to get the all black Louis Vuitton scarf to go with it. It's definitely not high on my list of like priorities of things to get, especially as we go into the warmer months to buy a scarf. But I do love these so much. They're pretty much just Louis Vuitton rain boots. I love timeless things as much as we love the Prada boots. I know that through the trends and the times, these will always be relevant, and that is why like I got these. Obviously these are more affordable than all of those, and they're different. Those boots are more like combat boots. These are more like rain boots. I'll probably at some point might still get the Prada ones, but every time I'm ready to get them or decide I want them, it's always when it's about to get hot. Like last year I did the same thing, and this year like I kind of want them, but now we're going into spring and it's like I think I missed the boat on the winter time. But again, I love these, and I've been trying to more focus on like things that can last in my closet and not like be old. Like the Prada boots 5 years from now kind of will be like a thing of the past, whereas these, I feel like 5 years from now Louis Vuitton still will sell these, even if they upgrade the style a little bit. These right here are built to last, if you will, and they're so cute. So I probably will wear these tonight as a little bit of a fun with the all black look. Finally, I can get rid of this box. And again, this wasn't a purchase for me. This was from my husband back from Christmas, but since I exchanged, I wanted to share. This is probably my latest purchase, and I'm kind of excited. I kind of felt a little bit of buyer's remorse. I'm opening it up with you guys because when I got it, I just kind of threw it to the side because I kind of felt guilty. This is one of those things where I do have like a wish list on Louis Vuitton. I have a save for later on Saks and Neiman and Nordstrom. I have things that I want on Farfetch. You know, I always have like a wish list of things that I want, and this is something that has been on my wish list for, I want to say, years. It is an SLG. My husband got me the same SLG in the Damier Ebene for my birthday. It was one of my birthday gifts, and I wanted to complete the trilogy and have all 3. So this is the first time I've ever seen this become available on the Louis Vuitton website. It said add to cart because, again, I'll go into my wish list every couple of days and refresh and see what's available, especially when I'm up like in the wee hours when things that don't typically become available are. So it said place in cart. I literally placed it in cart. They had it to where you can check out. My cart is already on file on the website, so I went ahead and purchased her. I'll have her name on the thing. This is a pochette, but you know, my mind just be everywhere lately, so I just feel like I'm a bit rusty on my lingo and knowing the names of things. This is a little card. I don't think I wrote anything. Typically, like on the card when it says you want to leave a gift or a note, I will, but I had a feeling that this was gonna go out of stock. I knew that this would like get kicked out of my cart if I waited too long, so I just literally instantly purchased her. Now, the only remorse I had and the reason that I felt like maybe this was not a good purchase is because I do have the multi-pochette, the purse, the green strap that has like the 3 pieces to it, and one of the pieces is very similar to this. So it's kind of like when I disassemble that, I kind of already have that, but I don't wear that particular bag disassembled. So yeah, I kind of like, I bought it and without thinking, and then after I was like, but do you really need that because you have the pochette Matisse? So I'm going to keep all the packaging and think about it. Again, this is the first time I am unboxing it. It's here with you guys. Yeah, so I'll try to have the information on this one in the description box. I can't remember the price, to be honest, because again, this is something that I've wanted forever, and like I think just in my closet, I love having the idea of having all 3. My damier one is very beautiful, but she's lonely, so I like the idea of having all 3. So now I just need the damier azure one. As soon as that one becomes available, that is going to be all 3. And those are fun for like just having a quick dainty girly little piece when you're going like somewhere where you don't need a wallet. So we're going to go with the other 3 bags that I got. One is from Jacquemus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Jacquemus. One from Telfar, and then one from Coach. So let's start with Telfar, because guess what? I want a couple more of these. So this one here, I really didn't understand how Telfar works. I am following them. I've been following them for a while, and like every time I go to their website, nothing is available. I think I was a little bit tone deaf to what is going on. So finally, I went ahead and joined their mailing list. I created an account on their website. And with that, I see the releases. Like I have an alarm set for Monday at 9 a.m. because Monday at 9 a.m. the blue one was 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. West Coast, is going to be available. So I set my alarm for that one, and that's what I did with this one. Is I just set my alarm for about 10 minutes earlier so I can be at my computer and log in. And as soon as 9 a.m. came, it was available. I could add it to the cart, and then it gave me a queue to check out. It was like you're like 10th in queue to actually check out, and it kind of like loaded until I was ready to check out. And then once it was ready for me to check out, I checked out and purchased it. Now this is a very interesting color. I just was interested in having one of these in general, so I probably, if they had every color available, would not have chosen this color. I kind of took it in my closet and was like, what do I have to match? And I was surprised that I have at least 3 or 4 tops that have a color in this family in them to wear with it. And then I also have lots of lippies, like, you know, NYX liquid lipsticks and lip liners that are along this family. So I do have a couple of things that will match. Obviously, I haven't worn her yet. I've been waiting to share her with you guys. It does have the Telfar big, what do you call this, like tag in there. And then it looks like here and here are pieces and they button together. Excuse me if you hear a little bit of chatters and mumbling and crunching. My kids are eating popcorn at my feet, or laying on my floor rather. And this is the small, and the color is corned beef. You guys are gonna go play? Okay, I'll come and get you in a minute, okay? You can go to your room and play? Go ahead, have fun. So this one is corned, so the color on this one is corned beef. Again, I was just happy to support the brand. Next, This happened, I want to say about a month ago. I was on Nordstrom and it came up in my suggested. I didn't even know Nordstrom carried Jacquemus. Someone tell me how to pronounce it. I feel like I'm doing too much by saying like Jacquemus, and I'm probably doing way too much because it's not even all of that. This is her here. Isn't she so beautiful? Now let me not gas you guys. When these first came on the market, or when we first made these a thing, me seeing these crossbody on girls, I'm like, you cannot fit anything in there. You spend all that money to not be able to do anything with it. Then I realized, I went on their website at some point and I realized they're expensive. Like $500 is expensive for a bag, but I want to say like last summer this size was probably about like $450. Sorry, mommy moments. So I think last summer these were like $460. For some reason that number, it was in the 400s, and I think inflation has happened. This one was like 5 something, 6 something. I'm not sure. Maybe this one was special because it did come with a strap. The brown and the strap is what drew me to this. I think we are sensitized to whatever is going on in popular culture. For example, when Kanye came out with the Yeezys, I think majority of us were like, what is this? And we all have at least 2, 3, 4, 5 pair of Yeezys in our closets because for some reason they became cute. They weren't cute at first, and so I think that's what happened with this bag. I never thought this bag was ugly, but I just thought, like, what are you doing? You can't fit anything in there. And now I have a desire to have at least 2 or 3 of these. I think these are fun and most complimentary in the spring and summer seasons. When you're wearing your summer dresses and your little dainty outfits, this gives a vibe. I'm very gaudy. If you haven't noticed or known about me, I like thick straps. I like shine. I love bling. I love everything to be extra. So this is a beautiful bag in itself, but having it like top handle like this with the extra strap hanging just does something for me that is more extra than the original bag itself. Or even just wearing it cross body would be cute. Something on my wish list that is, I think it's available, but the Louis Vuitton strap is something that I haven't had a need for quite yet, but I definitely want to get one because that would be fun on here, right? Or even like their Dior strap, like because you can put a strap on this one, I think that'll be fun. I think that the other colors, if it doesn't already come with the strap, don't come with the hook here for a strap. So that's what I like about this one. But I really want the bigger size in a pink, maybe a white one. And I really love the pop of yellow that I seen on the one in Farfetch. So yeah, that is my cute little Jacquemus bag. And this is going to look cute with like my Louis Vuitton. I'm planning on getting some Louis Vuitton sandals. They're available on Louis Vuitton. I haven't bit the bullet because I'm like, do I need to spend $960? No. Will I get my cost per wear? Yes. So I'm going to try and wait and hold off. And then the third, I think this is the last bag that I got. I got many bags. It's Coach. So I ordered this directly from the Coach website. I want to say maybe a year ago. Was that a year ago? The tabby, the pillow, what is it called? Tabby pillow? The pillow tabby in the size 18 inches, I guess. And this is the metallic silver. Now I thought this was so cute, but again, lately I've been getting a little bit of buyer's remorse considering that I bought all this stuff so close together. Anyways, it did come with 2 straps. I just put the long one on there. I don't really like the long one. And yeah, like I said, the only thing I hated is that I did get it from from Coach, because at some point I was like, what if I change my mind? But it looks so good with the short handle. And again, I love the vibe of the mixed metals. I'm going to put on the screen, there are a pair of sandals on Nordstrom that I'm going to go ahead and order. I think they're like $150, and they give the same vibe. The strap of the sandal has this silver metallic fluffy pillow texture to them, and so I think it'll go so well. This one works amazing as a nice top handle. It'll look good in my closet, and it looks amazing for my mixed metal moments. Okay, I thought this was going to be quick, but it's not going to be as quick as I thought. The first thing is these Dior shorts. Now, these are not authentic, real Dior. I actually got these when we went to Vegas. You guys seen in the last vlog that we went to Vegas for our anniversary, our 1-year wedding anniversary. I got them in a size small, and they were $200. The brand is here. And of course, you see I've never worn these before. But basically, in the mall that was connected to our hotel, it was like one of those shoe hypebeast stores that sells like all the shoes you can find on StockX, like all of the exclusive Yeezys and Jordans that you can't normally find. They had a rack near the register, and they had these on there. They also had them in like Louis Vuitton that was like purple and gold. Now, these are not authentic, obviously, but I was like a long, like white long sleeve like this one would be so cute with these on, like almost like high-waisted, and then my actual Dior sandals. And then I have a mini Dior here with my mini with the strap. Even without the bag, just the sandals with, you know, my little Dior shades would be super cute. So this is going to be a look coming up soon. Also, I did support Mina Moreau. I did support a lot of black-owned businesses, which I think won't be represented in this haul because a lot of stuff has not been delivered. You know, you got to be a little bit more patient with smaller businesses. So I went on Mina Moreau. I'll put up pictures of what this stuff looks like, because you won't get the gist. But basically, I bought 2 outfits from her. I have been following Mina Moreau for years, and she dresses so well. She is the model for her own brand. All of her stuff is nice quality, and it is private labeled with her brand. And I don't know, I feel like I've been waiting to support her business. I let them go in there with popcorn. I knew I shouldn't have. And this is why they don't have food in their room. Anyways, they have that shingle material. I actually bought this stuff a while ago. So it was so funny. I got my order in. Like, I ordered these. I got my order in. And then like 2 weeks later, I seen Peyton in her, Peyton and I follow each other on Instagram, and I seen in her story she had these in the green, and she killed them. So I think with a lot of the like Instagram stores and boutiques that I see, it's like I want to purchase and support. Like, this would look so cute with this top here, but I did get the top that went with it, even though I'm pretty sure it's no different than this one. I mean, it might be a little bit more black, but I really didn't need the top. I wanted to get this in all the colors. I wanted to get the green. I think they had green and red. The red, I kind of just felt like I was missing the boat. It was like a week or 2 after Valentine's Day. So I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to pull off the red, but the green would be cute. And then I seen Peyton post the green like 2 weeks later, and I was like, I'm kind of happy I didn't get the green because Peyton killed it, and I would have been able to come behind her with it. And then these pants are similar, except the others had the shingles all the way around. These are more like sweats, and it just says shingles on the sides. I like my pants to fit tight. I don't want anything, what do you call it, loose like this. And as you guys can see, these are pretty wide, so I'm happy I went with a small. And then I did the medium in the tops because I wanted them to fit really well. This top here is, it's a bodysuit, but it is also like a muscle. I don't think you would call it a muscle tee, but you know, it matches perfectly. So I love, love, love this purchase. Trying to book somewhere to go because I think that would be cute. Somewhere on a vacation, but you know, my husband don't like to travel like that. This is another piece that I bought. I actually bought this at the top of January. Typically, like after Christmas, I spend so much money in December on like my kids and my husband that January, when the dust settles from all of the festivities, I feel like the last couple of years I've been traditionally going in and like low-key buying myself something. So this was at Peace, and again, I had buyer's remorse. over $1,200 on a sweater just didn't sit right with my soul. The first one that came out that I seen was the tan with the black. And as much as I liked that one, even I think that was like a year or two ago when we first seen this cardigan from Balenciaga, I wanted the tan one. It was never in stock in my size, and I couldn't justify the price. Now, a year or two later, I'm sensitized to the price, and I was able to bite the bullet and purchase it. Now, when I say this is heavy, if you are looking for a light cardigan that you can throw on here and there, this is very heavy, I will say. I don't know if it's meant to be reversible because it does have this stitching, but you definitely will see me wear it reversible, even if it looks crazy, just to switch it up. But I do fully intend on getting my cost per wear out of this sweater, and I don't have any desire to purchase another sweater of that price. So that was a big purchase. I think because we all loved the Gucci cardigan that a lot of your favorite celebrities wore last year. That one is like $3,600 or something crazy. So that's that. I bought these earrings. Aren't these cute? So I got some studs. Oh, you can see them much better. You see? Aren't they so pretty? So these came from Nordstrom, and they have the Nordstrom brand to them. The bigger, gaudier piece, I want to say these were like $80, and one side is like a chandelier, but it's almost like a stud, but it's a little bit bigger, so that one probably will go on this side. And then the heavier one kind of like acts as a cuff, and it'll be really nice and dainty. It actually no, this one goes on this side because it's a cuff on the back. So it'll cuff the back of my ear and go forward, and then this one sits on this side. I've been trying to get more into this stuff. When it comes to my content videos, I feel like you guys see the same thing all the time, but I really have been missing fashion. I used to be that girl that switched my earrings and my purses and my glasses daily, and lately I have not had the time to do that. And so I want to bring more fun back into my own personal life and happiness, and things like this make me happy. And I just got a pair of plain studs from there as well. Lately I've been stuck on mainly rocking my actual diamond studs, and honestly, when you wear fake jewelry, you always desire a nice pair of diamonds. But after having a few pair of real diamonds for the last few years, I kind of miss how gaudy and shiny a fresh pair of studs from Target can look, because sometimes when your diamonds need to be cleaned, you just want like a nice solitaire diamond without all of the extra to it. And so that will work well for that. This is a quick little honorable mention. This is called Lavender, and it's by Nicole Loriano. Her mom, and this is her here. Isn't she so cute? Her mom and I, fun fact, were college roommates. And I think she lives in Texas now with her husband and her daughter. And her daughter is now an author. I think she's like 5 or 6 years old. And she came out with her own books. Of course, I feel like whenever I see people, you know, really out there trying to do, you know, something, be entrepreneurs, be bosses, be businessmen and women, especially when we get our kids into it, I love to support. Like if someone is selling Girl Scout cookies, or, you know, selling, you know, their own freaking book, I think that is definitely inspirational. So I did buy this, and it was perfect because it was on Amazon Prime. You know, it's so much easier to purchase when it's on Amazon Prime. So this bag here is filled with fragrance cases. All of the cases, or all of the fragrances, have been dispersed. So let me go and grab them really quick. Let's get into fragrance. So these are majority of the new fragrances that I have purchased in the last 2 months or less. This one is the infamous Ebony Woods. You guys know Cara Alminique made this one popular here on social media. It is everything of what it says. Whenever I spray something, and I don't want to spray it on myself, sometimes I feel like if you spray it in the air, you really can't spell it. So a lot of times I'll spray the top. That way I can have something for it to sit on. and so that the smell can kind of dry down and you can smell it. This smells so good. If you're someone who is like, I have vanilla, I have, you know, perfume and fragrance of vanilla, I don't need another, you need this one because it's not just vanilla. It is everything that it says. It has that woody scent to it, but it also has that vanilla. It smells very grown, very sexy. You can get away with wearing it in the daytime, but it also is beautiful for night as well. Especially it is good to pair with other things. I probably would layer it for like nighttime if I was going out to make it unique, but it's very beautiful. As we go into spring and summertime, even though it's warm, I think you can still pull it off. These two were for the kids, and I actually picked this one up too. So I have a Walmart credit card. I don't shop at Walmart, shamefully so, but I like to use my cards every so often to make sure that they're not like dormant, or that like I don't wake up one day and they say we closed your account because you haven't used it in a year or something like that. So I went on their website, I picked up the girls some swimsuits because they're gonna start swim this week, and I was able to purchase these three. This one is one I've just seen over the years, but I've never seen this one in person, like in my Sephora or Ulta. So it's called Moschino, and it's the one that looks like the Windex spray bottle. I never got the blue one, but the gold one just looks really cute. It actually smells really good. I haven't worn it. I'm spraying like the Windex. I haven't worn it out quite yet, but it's definitely a daytime scent. At first scent, I'm not gonna lie, you get a smidget of bug spray. Now, I'm not really good with the whole like dry down and what it smells like, but this is definitely fun, fresh for daytime. I don't think it's one of those scents where you'll get someone who's like, oh, what are you wearing? Let me get, you know, you won't get amazing compliments, but it smells really good. These two were for the girls. This is the Moschino, and this one smells exactly like bubblegum. Yes, when you spray it, it smells exactly like bubblegum. It's very age appropriate for the girls, but also shamefully so. It looks really cute on my with my perfumes. And this one, I've never heard of this before, but when I got the two Moschinos, because I was getting this for Cody and I was getting this for me, and then this popped up and suggested, and it says Ude Juice. And I was like, that is so cute. It looks like a Capri Sun or a Juicy. So I got it, and the scent is called Beach Please. I don't want to spray it on me because it's not what I'm wearing today. And ironically, it smells really good. I thought it was going to be very childish and playful, but it does smell like something that an adult can wear. Again, if you guys want a dedicated video on fragrance, I will get you guys that. Baccarat, or the alt version of Baccarat, is the next one. I remember when Baccarat first became popular, I had told my husband about it. You can't blind buy anything for him. You will have to send it back. I experience that every year with him. So we were in Neiman and passed, and I was like, oh, this is that fragrance I wanted you to smell. And I have been talking to him about it for months, and he didn't know what I was talking about, even though he loves fragrance. But just so happens him and one of his friends had been talking about it. I guess his friend had brought it up to him. So you know how it is when you've been saying Baccarat, 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 and this was before it was like in songs or popular or whatever. So me saying it to him meant nothing. But as soon as his friend was like, yeah, Baccarat, Baccarat, he was like, oh yeah, such and such was telling me about that yesterday. Let me smell it. And so he smelled it and he liked it, and I purchased it for him. And then the lady ended up selling me on A La Rose. Again, this was before the Baccarat culture was a thing. So I like A La Rose. It is very beautiful. I have worn it quite a few times. Of course, I like Baccarat more, but now that we're more into the MFK family and we all love his scents, I do like Gentle Fluidity more. So my husband did pick that one up for me as one of my Christmas gifts this year in the gold bottle. The silver bottle smells a little bit different. And then we also have the I have A La Rose, Gentle Fluidity, A La Home, and then we have Baccarat. I say we because I bought it for him, but whenever I wear it, I just wear the one that I bought for him because I'm not buying another bottle. And so I was messing with him because I was trying to I'm trying to buy a display for my perfume. So I was trying to get it from him and put it, the one that I bought him, be an Indian giver and take it back. And he was like, no. So he Googled it. And I know everyone on social media has been talking about this Alt brand and how they have a lot of replica scents that smell very close to popular scents. Somehow he Googled it because he's like, I'm gonna get you your own. This man purchased this. It came to the house. He unpackaged it, sampled it. He was like, here, I got you the Baccarat. And I was like, how do you know about Alt? And he was like, I Googled it and it came up. I'm like, you was Googling Baccarat knockoffs? He was like, no, I Googled Baccarat. And honestly, it smells the same. What I will say the difference is that Baccarat is that scent that say for instance, you guys know I'm always in a baggy tee. Let's say I put on a baggy tee or even this shirt, for example, and I spray myself and we go out to eat. Or let me take it back. I can spray myself with Baccarat in the morning, 7 a.m. before I take my son to school. I will go through the whole day, in, out, tussling with the kids. I'm at the park, I'm at the mall, I'm at the gym. I can do everything, and when I lay down, if I don't shower, I can still smell Baccarat. When I wake up the next morning, I can still smell it. That is how strong Baccarat in the MFK line is. This one does not last as long as Baccarat does, and it's almost a good thing because I am avid for especially when I wear makeup or heavy perfume, I'll hop in the shower at least to do a rinse off, even if I'm gonna shower in the morning. But with Baccarat, I feel like I have to shower at night. It doesn't give me a headache, but you're waking up throughout the night and you're smelling Baccarat if you wear Baccarat. Another replica scent of Baccarat is the Ariana Grande. I did pick this one up, and originally I had picked this up and this up for the girls. This also I got from Walmart, I forgot. So this one here, I liked it for Cody because of the bottle. And then I put this in my collection before I gave her her perfume just because I saved hers for Valentine's Day, but I had bought these in January. And so she had it on her counter in her bathroom and she sprayed it on herself, and this was in January. And my husband was like, y'all fancy, y'all got some money, y'all spraying Baccarat. He thought that we had went in his stuff and used the Baccarat, but she was wearing this. He had no idea that this was a replica of Baccarat. So he swore up and down we were wearing, or she was wearing, his Baccarat. She was wearing this and it passed the test. I was like, no, she's wearing Ariana Grande. He's like, no, she wearing Baccarat. I know Baccarat anywhere. I went and got the jar and I sprayed it in the top so he could smell it. I was like, this is Ariana Grande. She replicated Baccarat. And he was like, he smelled it on there and he was like, yep, that's it. And he's the type of person, if I say, I got a Baccarat dupe, Ariana Grande made a Baccarat dupe, he'll be like, nah, it's not gonna smell the same. He'll smell not the same. But because he smelled it on her first, if you want to spend, you want Baccarat and you ain't got the money, this smells exactly like it. Last 3 bottles, Balenciaga. This is a rebuy. This is something that I wore a lot. I want to say in the earlier 2000s, maybe the 2008s, 2010s. This is one of my jams. This and Gucci Guilty in that little gold bottle were 2 of my jams. It disappeared. I don't think I broke it. I don't think it just disappeared. I don't know. Maybe I left it somewhere, whatever the case may be. But I remembered, again, I think this was a big Walmart haul. So I had got all of these at once from Walmart.com. So the Balenciaga perfume, Balenciaga Flora Botanica. So it is a floral scent. Florals and rose are my least favorite, but this doesn't smell floral like flowers in a garden. You finished? Okay. Go finish some more, okay? Smells really good. Again, this is a great daytime scent. I'm very notorious for spraying myself when I get up in the morning for my son, and knowing that I'm going to be up and about all day, I don't want to wear something too crazy. This here, I was going in for Paris de Marly. What am I calling it? Paris de Marly? Perfumes de Marly. I have the Delina, the pink one. And they came out with the hot pink one, the darker pink one. I went into Nordstrom to purchase that. My Sephora doesn't sell. I don't think Sephora carries that one. So I went into Nordstrom for it. They were out of stock. And so I smelled this one, and this is Jimmy Choo. And did I just pull? I'm bugging, yo. I pulled this one up, and I was just smelling scents around. And I really liked this one, and I loved Chanel Gabrielle. So I am going to go back for Chanel Gabrielle at some point. But this one smelled really, really good, and it spoke to me. I think my last purchase of them all was Bitter Peach. Now, I'm very surprised at myself. I have the, what is the other one called? Bitter Peach and... I was about to go look at it. Lost Cherry. Lost Cherry, I think I've had in my collection for at least 2 years now. I use that one a lot. And I'm kind of thinking it might be time to repurchase. Like I might be out. But this one came in a nice gift set. You guys, when you're purchasing your perfumes, especially if you're like on a department store's website, always check the gift sets. I think it was Neiman. I can't remember how much this one is, but you guys know these are pretty pricey, and this is the 50 milliliter. But I think it was like $10 less as a gift set. So I have a travel spray. I grabbed it to show you guys, and you guys can see the slot here. So that is probably going to be one of my... I really don't buy travel scents anymore. I just go ahead and buy the full size if I like it. But that definitely is going to go in my toiletry bag for travel. So it was $10 cheaper to get a travel thing with it. And then also it came with a free gift. I only purchased this. I think it's like $3 something, like $3.50, $3.60, $3.40, $3 something for this gift set. I also had a reward, $100 Neiman. You know, they send you your reward as a credit card in the mail, or like a gift card in the mail. So I had $100 in gift cards, so that made me more I didn't mind it going down to like $2.75 from $3.75 or whatever it was. And then also, you guys know when you get beauty and stuff from department store, it always comes with a free gift. So this came in a couple of different colors. I chose the orange because of an Hermes purchase that I just received. And it just said vacay vibes. I don't know if I would actually ever wear it. But again, this is perfect stuff when you're going on a trip. And then it did come with one of these sample packs that has a bunch of samples in it. So lately I've been more into samples than I used to be. But again, just having something, like I don't have any orange bags, but I just bought a pair of orange sandals. So having a piece that I can just throw on like a sundress, my orange sandals, and just hold this like this to go to like brunch, my keys, my card case, AirPods or whatever can go in there, and I'm good to go. And surprisingly, it came with 2 gifts, and it wasn't because of the amount of money I spent. I think all of the fragrance was coming with this. And so inside of this one, you also have a sample pack of different fragrances. Hermes Twilly. I had Hermes Twilly. I bought that during this whole thing too, but I accidentally purchased or grabbed the one that's ginger. I kind of regret returning it because I actually liked the ginger one, but I wanted the darker orange one, so eventually I will repurchase. But this actually isn't a bad bag at all, especially if you're on a beach vibe or a beach tip. Like, we don't live too far from a beach now, so I do plan on taking the kids to the beach a lot more often, especially as the weather is warming up. I don't mind taking something like this to the beach and it getting sand all over it. So I am going to keep this and designate this as probably as our beach tote. Or even if, you know, you're going for that vibe, I think it's actually cute. I think that just shows my age, because stuff like this I used to like pay no dust. And with all of the perfume that I've purchased this month, I've accumulated a whole bag of free samples. I think that is it. I'm pretty sure, I can guarantee I purchased more. Oh, okay, last but not least, I could have done a whole TikTok series with all this unboxing. Last but not least, this is probably one of my favorite purchases of 2022 so far. This is from Gucci and I received it last week. Again, I'm going on a no-buy because this stuff was not cheap. So this here are, obviously, you can tell by the dust bags. And I did get a size 5. I think this is a 5 or a 5.5 in men. And it is these. So I've been vlogging so much over the years and I have so much footage that I never posted that I don't remember if I vlogged this and posted it or not. But last year during Father's Day, I vlogged while I was in the Gucci Topanga. I purchased my husband some shoes and I showed these in that footage and I was saying I really liked it, but they were men's, so I was kind of bummed. I was bummed because in store he told me the smallest size was like a 6 or a 7. Regardless of whatever, it was way too big. I tried it on and he was like, yeah, it doesn't come smaller than that. It doesn't come in women's. Well, I was itching to get these for my husband for Valentine's Day. He's not into this. I'm going to show him mine and try to convince him that he likes these so that I can buy them for him. My husband's one of those people, like, as much stuff as I buy for myself, like, if I buy these sandals for myself and he likes them, I'll buy them for him. If he likes my, what is it, my Balenciaga cardigan and he wants one, I'll buy him one. But he doesn't like anything. And when I surprise him and buy him stuff, he'll take it back. If I go to a Neiman counter and I buy myself perfume and I pick something out for him, he'll hate it. Every single time. Every time. So these are absolutely beautiful. This is going to be my new go-to slide. Go to the actual Gucci website. You go to the men's section and you find them. They go down to a size 5. Maybe a 4. I think it's just a 5. But let me show you what they look like on. So this is them. Excuse my pedicure. They fit perfect. My feet are ashy. My pedicure is not good, but they fit perfect. They're very comfortable. They're not like, you guys know those those ones that they have that are like thick sole. I have 2 pair of those and they feel like clumpers. They're very heavy. These are ones that are perfect for travel, for errands, for everything, and they're super comfy. Okay, and so the reason I purchased these, I haven't even seen them side by side until now. How cute is this as a set? Thumbnail. During Christmas time, I did sneak this into my cart. I bought my son the same print as this, the baseball cap. You guys know from the kids section. I bought that for him. His dad has that hat. And sometimes I like for them to do like son and dad moments, so I try to orchestrate them. So I bought them a hat. I think it's just a staple good hat to have. It fits him a little bit big, but it's kind of perfect because I know that that's a hat that he can have for at least the next 5 years before he needs like a man's size. So again, just a staple piece. He don't have to wear it today, he don't have to wear it tomorrow, but every now and again he'll pull it out and it's just a really nice piece to have. But when I was on the site during Christmas time, I kind of sort of accidentally snuck this in the bag for me. I've been wanting this since it came out. I did try it on in the store. And the reason I didn't buy it is because I felt like it's kind of weird. It's kind of like if you wear it like this and it's high up, it looks weird. I have on a makeshift turban, so I can't really demonstrate it, but it almost is like if you want to put it on and push it all the way down. Kind of like, you guys, we have realized with bucket hat. We went through the whole bucket hat phase for the last 2 years. And people are realizing bucket hats low-key don't be fitting right. But, you know, it's kind of like you almost have to flip it up if you want to be able to see. So, just in general, I like having good staple pieces like this that are like a good base for an outfit. If we're going to vacation, these two pieces are easily, you know, pieces that I will put in my luggage. And these are also pieces that I just feel like will age so well as vintage. There's so many pieces that we are into lately that are just like for fun, but like having good, like this is like the original, I'm not gonna say original, but this is like standard, very original Gucci logo print. So this hat will be so fire as vintage when my girls are older. So I do prefer to keep my stuff in pristine condition, hiding my nail, and then it does have like a gold GG emblem. So I did see on Gucci's website that they do have the, like, would it be considered a bucket hat? Yes, a bucket hat for the little girls. Right now, it keeps saying back ordered till September, which is why I haven't bought it for the girls. But it's like a bucket hat, but it has the similar print to this, but it has like the green, red and green strip. So I do plan on getting that for the girls at some point throughout the year when it just makes sense, when it's not back ordered. I also got 2 pair of furry slides from Zara. Zara's website is, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to navigate because it just feels like high fashion and nothing you would like when you go on. But if you take your time and you learn how to navigate, you'll find some pieces. So these are some slides. They're very much me. They have that kind of like that Bottega strap along the top with the fur. Really cute, very me, very vibey. I have another pair. I think I'll show that later in another vlog because I gotta go. I was supposed to be filming a hair tutorial. I could be done already. Yeah, I've been chatting with you guys for the last hour. So I'm gonna take a picture of this stuff for a thumbnail. I'm gonna try to make these boxes disappear because my husband's gonna be like, where did you buy all this stuff? Like, even though like I buy this stuff with my own money, you know, it's my money and I can spend it, I still feel kind of guilty. So that alone kind of keeps me grounded because he's gonna be like, why the f you buy all this stuff? Like, where are you going? You don't go anywhere. He doesn't care that I spend my money how I want to spend it, but it's just the whole like, girl, you're not going anywhere. You buying all this stuff to put it in your closet? Are you crazy? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of disperse some of this stuff because majority of it has been living right here on my floor. I'm gonna take a thumbnail. I'm gonna go ahead and film a hair tutorial, and then I will see you guys at dinner. This is gonna be like a longer daily vlog than expected, so see you later. Okay guys, I'm about to go ahead and do my hair so that we can go out to eat when my husband gets back. I'm not sure if we're gonna go out to eat or not because he wants to go somewhere that I can't have because I can't have too many carbs. But when I said I was done, I really wasn't done. I have 3 more things that I purchased. Yes, at this point, seeing everything here all together, I feel ashamed. That's why we're going on the no buy, and I'm gonna take you on this journey. You're gonna see I'm really not buying nothing else. Really not buying nothing else. I buy myself a fragrance here and there, but I do have a Hermes triple unboxing. These are 3 pieces that I also bought from Hermes during the same exact time. So stay tuned for next week's vlog, and you'll see this unboxed. Look who's back.
I get fresh new cut.
Let me see. You got that big forehead from your mama. We need to grow tall. I like when it's tall.
Stop. You're messing it up.
Excuse me, ain't shit to it but to do it. First of all. Second of all, why you cut it shorter? I was trying to cut it tall for that Bart Simpson. That's his look when it's like that tall, and then we use that little sponge to like make them like chunk up.
Yeah.
That's my look for him. And yes, it is almost an hour later. I just put away all that stuff, and I have not started doing my hair. And now they're back. Where did Daddy go? Daddy just dropped him off.
Yeah, he's looking for a parking spot.
Oh.
He can't find one.
So that's what happens. We live in a house, and the great thing about living in a house is that we have a garage for cars, but guess what? My husband has 2 cars, so guess where Mommy has to park? On the street, because he loves his car so much that I don't get a parking space in the garage. Isn't that selfish?
No.
Why not?
Your car's small fast. I love you.
I love you, sweet girl. And one baby bit the dust for the 2nd time. She's on her 2nd nap of the day.
Hey, why do you have 2 earrings on her in your ears?
Because my mother got my 2nd hole pierced for my 2nd birthday. So I've had 2.
You got your ears pierced?
When I was Dominic's age.
What the?
So I've had 2 holes my whole life.
I want my ears pierced.
So like growing up, I always wear hoops, but I always wear a hoop in the first ear.
I want my ears
and a
pierced.
stud. I usually,
Mommy.
or my mom kept a tiny stud in my 2nd hole, but.
I want ears pierced.
You have your ears pierced. Come show them. Come here. She told me, she looked at her the other day, we were talking, and her daddy's arms were out. She was like, I want that on my arms when I get big. Remember you said that? So she said she wants tattoos and she wants 2 holes. Which one of my kids do you think is going to give me the most
I
fun?
want another hole right there.
When you get bigger? The 80s and the 2020s, it's completely different eras. The 80s, I'm an 80s baby, so my mom just did things a little different. Plus my mom was a young teen mom, so I'm grateful for it. I feel like a lot of the times when you do things and make decisions for your children, you know, the first thing the elders will say is, what's it gonna look like when they get older? I'm so grateful that I have 2 holes. I love having 2 holes. Diamond's birthday is in April. He's been asking me to get his ears pierced. Where we live, we don't live around a lot of black people, so I think it's different having your ears pierced here. But he's like, I'm the only one in the house that doesn't have my ears pierced. And that's not the reason he wants it. He actually wants his ears pierced, but that kind of like is one of his arguments, if you will. So I'm going back and forth because I feel like I'm trying to like take a step back and look at like all the adults that we know, male. I think all the male adults around us, black, obviously, have their ears pierced. I think my dad is the only male that doesn't, which I think my dad doesn't have his ears pierced. No, he doesn't have them. If he has them, he doesn't wear them. I have to ask him when I talk to him tomorrow. Matter of fact, my daddy's birthday was yesterday, March 4th. So happy belated birthday, Dad. I already talked to him obviously yesterday, but thought I would mention that. But yeah, so Diamond wants to get his ears pierced, so I'm thinking about letting him do it for his birthday. And if I do, I'm gonna get this. I want to get this, and then I kind of want to get this, and I kind of want to make it crazy. What if I get that? You jealous? Look, what if I get a hole right here, D? Like a tiny ear piercing right here.
Why would you do that?
Is that ugly? What about a one up here?
Why would you do that?
Because I think it looks so cute. Have you ever seen that before? You don't know what I'm talking about then. He don't know. Anyways, my husband's here, so he's going to be like, you're not ready. So let me go ahead and do this hair tutorial so that my husband can take me to eat and feed me. I want a drink and some appetizers. I actually want 2 drinks, but I'm on keto, so I can't, like, can this weight just disappear? Okay, I am finished filming. This is what it looks like with the ring light off. Want to keep this top on, but I have on some very old sweats. My favorite sweats there are. My favorite Nike sweats. They are very discolored. I think I'm just going to change into a purple top, some purple slides, and some jeans. So let me do that. I'm late. My husband probably is fake mad, so let me go. Okay, vlogging off the vlog camera. I'm going to take the vlog camera because the kids like to do it. So I'm going to wear Ebony Woods. It's actually going to be my first. No, this is like my 2nd time wearing it. As my scent of the night, I am rocking this top from L&M. Every now and again, I like to indulge in our counterparts, influencers on social media that may not happen to be urban or African American. And 2 of the sites that a lot of them rock or wore over the years is L&M and Beachy. This sweater came from L&M. Maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. I bought it like right after I bought my Dior slides.
We need to be out the door.
Okay, let's go. I bought it right around the time I bought the Dior slides, and I was like, oh, it's not Dior, but
I forgot.
It survived. Come on, Dom. And I never wore it, so I'm just like, start putting your shit on. Like, start wearing your shit. Okay, let me get the kids ready because it's been at least 45 minutes since the reservation was made. Come on, baby, go eat. Daddy got that shrimp for you.
No,
we're going out to eat. Almost forgot that I'm vlogging. We've been at Red Lobster for a while. So let's just check in. Here goes the girls and Diamond. let me tell you guys what happened. So I changed Dominic's diaper. She pooped like right before I did that haul. And so she took her nap and she woke up and I changed her diaper again. And I was like, she's not gonna poop. I don't carry a diaper bag anymore, really. I just will add like a diaper wipe to my purse, or I'll carry like my Neverfull or something and I'll like load it with like extra clothes, you know. At this point, you don't need to carry a diaper bag with kids. So I had a little debacle in my head. Do I need one or not? Every time I put one in my purse, like a diaper and wipe set, never need it. Guess who pooped? So my husband just went to the car. We drove his car. I know I got diaper wipes in my truck, but we didn't drive my truck in his car. So he went to see if he has one. Daddy said today.
He's dropping his wipes when he dried out though. You might just pour some water on my bed.
Oh, Daddy said he'd go. Oh. You do not have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me. Have you seen that meme? No? Never mind. Daddy saves the day. So, I ordered my usual crab. I feel weird talking to the camera. I brought my vlog camera, but it's just so much easier to vlog on a phone. Okay, and here is my dinner. I ordered 2 pounds of the snow crab. It's like a meal, but you can add on extra clusters or pounds. So I think I got 2 pounds. My husband usually gets 2, but he got 1.5. So I'm gonna give him some of this. And then I had the shrimp scampi as an appetizer, but I like to keep the butter and use it to dip along with the butter that they give. They're gonna bring me some. And then I got broccoli as my side. My other side was a house salad with blue cheese. That was really good. And Dad got double Caesar salads with his. And then he got the shrimp scampi as a side. And then he also had another shrimp scampi with the appetizer. Because you know seafood really don't get you as full as like meat. Cody lately has been obsessed with shrimp, so she ordered shrimp skewers, and it looks like she is already done with her meal. So she also helps me eat this because I know that the kids' shrimp is not quite enough. So as you guys can see, she's went to town and she's not gonna be full. Diamond got mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Dominic, mac and cheese and fries. So I'm waiting for Dad to come back because now Cody is saying she has to pee. I would rather take her to the bathroom before I go ahead and get my hands dirty. So this is the life of taking kids out to eat. This is why we stay at home, because next is gonna be him talking about he gotta pee. My son is over here going off. Your son over here talking a mess about you. He said, Dad, you just too much. He said he put on his... She just ran into the pole. Y'all, when I say I'm irritable, I'm irritable. It's been a long night. I don't know why. Hold her, pick her up, Derek. Tonight is just one of those nights where it's like, I'm irritated and I can recognize that I'm irritated because everything is getting to me when usually I'm the more like calm one. Today Dad was the more calm one. Usually it's me. I think it's because I got up so early and flipped into that damn place thing. Mommy. That I'm ran low and I worked today.
Life is like chickens.
Yep, chickens. Finger licking, huh, baby? Look at Diamond carrying the baby because watch her step with my child. Daddy, get ahead of them. Derek, help. He's carrying a child. I got a child. Y'all. The food was good, but it was just one of them nights. Look at my baby.
Put her down. Put her down. Dom, Coda, go ahead and get in. Dom, get in.
Yeah.
Stay right there.
Diamond ate crab and Derek refuses to let him get in his beautiful car because crab juice on his pants. We have kids, bro. Let's hear this.
Stay right here. Watch out.
I'm recording this.
Go ahead, record it. I'm about to get in this motherfucker.
It's not in his butt. It's in the
Turn around.
It's not on his butt. Keep in mind he has leather seats, so even if it is, don't never run in the parking lot. Go get in the car. Even if it is a little bit of juice that trickled down to his butt.
What is?
Johnny. All right, guys. So this might be the end of the video.
Give me those. I'll take this. I'll hold on to that when you get home.
I don't want mine.
Oh!
What? What happened?
I'm back.
What? This might be the end of the video. I'm about to go home and get in the bed. I gotta edit this video, and I have to edit the video I made today. Turn the seat warmers on. And yeah, say goodnight. Tell them what to do.
Good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or you'll have bad luck.
And tell them to subscribe to your channel too.
Subscribe.
I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers.
And we're trying to get to 100 subscribers.
And we'll go do a giveaway.
And we'll do a giveaway.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.